Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Inspo Vibes with SK. Before we start today's story, I'd like to take a moment and thank each one of you for joining me live on Insta last Saturday. I was so nervous not knowing how many would join and whether that session would actually happen, but so many of you joined and it was such a wonderful session. I felt so charged and inspired myself. So thank you everyone. So today's story is triggered from 3 incidents that I'd like to share. So the first one is last weekend, me and a couple of my friends, we went out for a drive in the countryside after I think almost 5-6 months of lockdown. And all of us came back and were, excitedly talking about, oh, what a beautiful sight we saw. The mountains looked so green and look at all these flowers. And did you see that waterfall? And we were exchanging pictures, And Ria, who was driving the car, looked at all of us and suddenly she made a very sad face and said, hey guys, I think I missed out. I was so focused on reaching our destination and in a best time. I was so focused on the road and driving the car and calculating how much time is remaining. I just didn't look around. I think I missed the drive. Okay, so the second story. Couple of days ago, I was coming up in the elevator back from work and I met this old uncle who is my neighbor, and he told me, Beta, this weekend will you help me figure out what is this WhatsApp and how can I type messages, how can I do a video call and how can I record voice messages, because my children are abroad and they say that WhatsApp calls are easier and cheaper and better. So I smiled at him and said, done uncle, this Saturday we will sit together and I'll help you figure out everything about WhatsApp. And the next morning when I woke up and I was making my morning tea, I got a call from one of the residents. The uncle just passed away in his sleep last night. That night he just had a heart attack while he was sleeping and he didn't wake up. That really hit me. Life can be so uncertain. What about our plans for this weekend? Well, WhatsApp will be there, I'll be there, his family is there, but he's not going to be there. I wished that I had already told him, okay, let's connect on WhatsApp and talk to your kids right now as one live demo. Couldn't do anything about it because that time was gone. Then just last evening I got a call from my old boss. We were together about 15-16 years ago and he was one of the most professional guys I've worked with. Extremely focused, a go-getter, high achiever, high performer, very task oriented and very goal oriented. So while we were exchanging notes on how life has been over the last 15-16 odd years since the time we moved on to different companies, I found him to be very low, as if he was, searching for some answers and not able to figure out. So I paused the chit-chatting and I asked him, boss, what's it? Is there something that's bothering you? Because we had worked together for 3-4 years, so we knew each other's the unspoken as well. So he said, yeah, Sukhwinder, you know what? I achieved all that I set out to achieve, all the goals that I had for myself. I retired as the MD of an organization and as I look back, I think I did very well. But now I don't know why I'm feeling so empty. I'm feeling so alone. And I'm feeling that the bucket list that I had listed out for myself in terms of things that I want to do in my life is still undone. I haven't even ticked off one item on it. And all this time, all the goals that I had set so that these would help my family. And I did everything to make their life easy, comfortable, happy. And today none of them have time for me. The kids have grown up, they have their own life. My wife has found her own ways of keeping herself busy with her social groups and her NGO activities and other things. And here I am, sitting with a beer and the TV for company and wondering what happened, how come I missed out, what did I miss? So these three incidents prompted me to talk about this aspect of life and goals, journey and destination. So today we're going to talk about life is a journey. Of course, everybody knows that and we all agree. However, my perspective is the journey is as important as reaching the destination. Each of us has a goal and dream in life, and that's our destination that we move towards all our lives. So I say destination is important, but the journey itself is equally important, if not more. Sometimes I would say the journey is more important than reaching the destination. So where does one miss out? So I have, to make it simple, put it in a 5-step formula of how we can ensure that our journey is as important and as meaningful or beautiful as reaching the destination. First and foremost, dear viewers, please take one day at a time. It's okay to press the pause button on life sometimes, put a lot of things on hold and do what you really want to do, right? So live one day at a time, slow down. Life is not a race. Don't always be in the 4th and the 5th gear and racing towards reaching some place. Enjoy the view around you. Enjoy the country breeze. Enjoy the birds. Enjoy the people who are in that car with you. Enjoy the drive. Second thing, be in the present. Most of the time, even when we are sitting with our family, we are preoccupied. Mind is racing towards completing some report that needs to go out tomorrow. Mind is already working on a very important client meeting that is going to happen the next day, or we are worried about what so and so said about me and office politics and so many other things that we forget that we are sitting with our family and having some family time. So when we are not giving them our complete attention in body and in mind, when we need them, they would have also found their things and their dreams and their destinations, and they would be busy chasing those. So be in the present, because the present in a snap becomes the past and then it's gone forever. We cannot bring it back to redo it. There is no undo button to life. Unfortunately, there's no redo button to life. So make the most of that. How? Simply be present to the present. The third one, always keep your top priorities clear and in focus. Whatever it is that you are doing in life, who are you doing it for? Why are you doing it? What's the end purpose? What's your top 2 or 3 priorities? Keep that in mind always, and whatever you do, keep on revisiting it to see, is this part of my priorities? If yes, do it. If no, can be postponed. Okay? If there is a choice, choose what is your top priority. The fourth one is, do not postpone life. Okay, do not postpone celebrations. Do not postpone feeling happy. Do not postpone expressing your love and care for the people around you. Do it today, do it now. And happiness is being in the present. So don't say, I will reach this then we'll take a holiday, and then I'm going to tell my wife how much I love her. Okay, let me achieve this target and get this performance bonus, and then I'm going to take my kids out to whatever favorite thing that they want to do and tell them how much they mean to me. You don't know what's going to happen the next moment. Forget tomorrow. You don't know what's going to happen the next moment. So why waste this? Do not postpone. That's the fourth thing. And last but not the least, don't pin your happiness to milestones that you set for yourself outside. Happiness is not in achieving something or in getting something. Happiness is a state of being, is a state of mind. When your mind, your heart, your soul are in sync, are in the present, are at peace, that's happiness. So happiness should not be tied down to a job, a salary, a promotion, getting married, having a baby, or being the number one in whatever you do, or having so many likes, or having so many followers, whatever else that you set out for yourself. Happiness is simply in being in sync with your environment. So don't tie your happiness to milestones. What if you don't achieve the milestones? What if you achieve a little short? Are you never going to be happy then? I don't think that's what we want to do. Therefore, let's quickly summarize that there are 5 things that you can do in order to enjoy this journey of life, which is as important as the destination of your life. The 5 things are: slow down. It's okay to press the pause button on a lot of things at times. Second, be in the present, not only in body but in mind as well. Third, keep your priorities very clear and keep your key priorities very crystal clear. Fourth one, do not postpone life. Live life every day, every moment. And last but not the least, don't pin your happiness to milestones. Happiness is a state of being, and it is in being right here, right now. So my friends, don't be like that uncle to postpone learning something that you want to learn. Do it now. Don't be like Ria, so focused on reaching your destination that you miss out everything around you. Go slow. It's okay to go at a speed of 50 instead of 80, but look around you and breathe and enjoy the gifts of nature. And don't be like that boss to reach those milestones and then start living life. Live your life now. I hope I made some sense. If yes, don't forget to click on the like button. Share with others around you. Let them also be inspired and start living their lives more fully with more happiness in the present. And if you have not already subscribed, do click on the bell button below to subscribe to my channel. Every Wednesday, I bring to you one story to keep you inspired every single day. So till we meet again next Wednesday with yet another story, this is SK signing off. You take care, be safe, and keep watching Inspo Vibes with SK. Adios and bye-bye.